This secondary sludge or activated sludge. Once BOD is decreased, BOD is decreased means organic matter is removed by growth of that bacteria. That bacteria are growing in presence of oxygen and BOD is decreased itself. The microbes or bacteria which are present in sewage themselves, they decrease the BOD. Once BOD is decreased, the bacterial flocks what they are growing in water, they will settle down at the bottom in secondary treatment. That bacterial flocks which are settled in secondary treatment, they are called as secondary sludge or activated sludge. Why is this called activated sludge? Means all the aerobic bacteria what are present here, they got activated. They are produced in the form of flocks. Okay, and the remaining part is there na? Remaining parts. Remaining part means water is again called effluent. What we call here secondary effluent. Secondary effluent we can say. But this secondary effluent may have some very little bit of organic matter, because all the bacteria are growing. That bacteria are consuming the organic matter present in this water. So water organic matter is decreased. Bacteria what is present here, that is settled. So this effluent is there. That effluent we can take for that tertiary treatment if we need drinking water from that. Otherwise, we can release that water into that water. And from this secondary sludge, a part of secondary sludge is passed to aeration tank. Aeration tank as inoculum. That activated sludge I told you, secondary sludge. From that secondary sludge, some part is taken. Activated sludge means where more aerobic bacteria are present. Here there is presence of more aerobic bacteria. That aerobic bacteria in the form of flocks is we are calling secondary sludge. From that secondary sludge, a part is taken. A part, that means pure bacteria which is responsible for decrease of the organic matter. That aerobic bacteria, some part is taken and it is passed into what? Aeration tank. Where aeration tank is added? Here water, after the sedimentation of the soil particles in water, then the water is passed on to aeration tank where oxygen is supplied. To that aeration tank, this bacteria is added little bit as inoculum. What is inoculum? Inoculum is also called starter. Starter means for the growth of microorganism, there is a need of one or two cells. I mean, during the conversion of milk into curd, during curdling also, if we add some drops of curd to the milk, the curd what we are adding to the milk, that minimal amount, that acts as inoculum, which has millions of copies of lactic acid bacteria. We discussed it in previous class. So the inoculum or starter has some amount of bacteria which is required for the growth of the remaining bacteria in flocks. Flocks are produced from the inoculum only. Aerobic bacteria are produced in large number from the inoculum. That inoculum is added. Okay, remaining part of sludge, what is not useful, then it is passed into anaerobic sludge digester. Passed to anaerobic sludge digester. Here anaerobic bacteria is growing in the anaerobic sludge digester. In anaerobic sludge digester, there is a growth of anaerobic bacteria. Here aerobic bacteria is taken, that is present in the sludge, then it is passed into anaerobic sludge digester, means there is growth of another anaerobic bacteria. That anaerobic bacteria will kill the aerobic bacteria which is present in the sludge. So that bacteria can be killed fully. That anaerobic bacteria here in anaerobic digester aerobic bacteria and fungi in sludge are digested or killed. So this bacteria are killed means bacteria number is decreased from the sludge. Sludge has more number of bacteria. And during this digestion, there is production of some gases. Gases like methane gas, hydrogen sulfide gas, CO2 gas, etc. Like this, there is a production of some gases. Some gases like methane, hydrogen sulfide, CO2 are added. As methane is produced, we can use this as biogas. Can use as biogas for cooking or some flaming like that. This is the total process. Okay, copy this, then I will explain from the beginning again, then we will go to next topic. I will draw a block diagram for easy understanding. A block diagram. Yeah, is it complete? What is the flock? Flocks means colonies of bacteria. When some bacteria are added in that aerobic tanks, in aerobic tanks or aeration tanks are there. In aeration tanks, when there is availability of oxygen, by taking that oxygen, that bacteria will form into colonies. That bacteria in the form of colonies are called flocks. Many people are rejoining and going back, leaving, joining. Why? Now, enable waiting room. Yes. Now no one can join. Don't leave the meeting unnecessarily. Okay, right. Now see that block diagram for the sewage water treatment. First wicket, Kanika Parmeshwari is in waiting room. Let her wait. First, raw sewage is taken. Raw sewage is taken. Sewage is collected. Then the sewage is subjected to screening, checking, screening. Once screening is complete, then it is subjected to filtration. If I write like this, it may not sufficient. Wait, I will adjust the screen for more distance, then I will continue. Yes. First, raw sewage is taken. Once raw sewage is taken, then it is screened. That collection of raw sewage and screening, we can call it as preliminary, not primary. It is preliminary treatment. We are not doing any treatment here. Then it was subjected to primary sedimentation tank. Primary sedimentation tank. Then it is passed to aeration tank. Aeration tank where oxygen is added. Here, the primary sedimentation tank, there is removal of floating debris and removal of the solids. That we call it as the primary treatment. Secondary treatment, I think space is not enough. Same process, no change, but I will write some like here. Same. This is primary treatment. Then it is passed to aeration tank. From this aeration tank, then secondary treatment. Secondary sedimentation tank or secondary treatment tank. Here, one thing we can say, when water is filtered here, there is formation of two layers, One is effluent, second one is primary sludge. So, the primary sludge will come here. Primary sludge which is settled down. That primary sludge from here, it is passed to sludge digestion tank. Sludge digestion tank. From secondary also there is formation of secondary sludge. Secondary sludge is also passed to sludge digestion tank. Then from this during that secondary treatment, there is breakdown of that or killing of aerobic bacteria. When that aerobic bacteria are killed, there is formation of some gases, I told you. Okay. What is that? Gas. Gas is produced like methane, like that. From that sludge, some part is taken as inoculum. That inoculum is added to aeration tank as a starter. From this digestion, there is formation of methane, CO2, H2S. And some parts, after that sludge digestion, there is formation of this methane, CO2, H2S. Remaining part is there now. That remaining part is disposed. Sludge disposal. From this sludge digestion tank also, there may be breakdown of the aerobic bacteria into by anaerobic bacteria. Aerobic bacteria are killed by anaerobic bacteria, then there is formation of this one, that one. And some supernatant may form. Supernatant means here also there is formation of some water as effluent like that. That supernatant is passed to primary sedimentation again. These are some stages of sewage water treatment. After the class, I will send you that block diagram as image. But don't act in copying. You have to copy. G7 Varshini in waiting room. Dharani Suresh is in waiting room. Sophia is there in waiting room. Sanjay is there in waiting room. That's why I am saying don't leave the meeting again and again. Okay? Complete? Another block diagram is also there, that I will send you image. Here, same sewage treatment plant, but it is given somewhat differently. Same, almost same. See here, bar screens is there. Screening. Grit chamber means where grit chamber is responsible for filtration. Grit chamber, filtration. That floating debris is filtered. Primary chamber for sedimentation. That primary sludge is taken into sludge digestion tank. Then it is passed to aeration tank where air is supplied that has oxygen. Then secondary clarifier or secondary chamber. Secondary clarifier is a secondary sedimentation tank where that secondary treatment takes place. Tertiary filter. Tertiary filter or disinfectation zone that is responsible for purification or drinking water. See now, this is secondary treatment tank. From this secondary treatment tank, effluent may be taken. That effluent may be subjected to tertiary treatment. This tertiary treatment is needed when we need drinking water from that. To make the water drinkable, tertiary treatment is also conducted. Okay. Whether it removes nitrate and precipitate by precipitation technique. No. No precipitation. Oh, no precipitation. There is only filtration and sedimentation. That's all. There is no precipitation processes. Even chlorides to fluorides, they may be present in water itself. That for that we may need tertiary treatment. Precipitation and any pathogens are there, that disinfectation, chlorination, aeration, distillation, like that we can do in tertiary treatment. But for the removal of that biological matter and to release that water into water bodies like rivers, only secondary treatment is enough. Now write some points regarding this. The effluent from sewage treatment plants, the effluents from sewage treatment plants is generally released into water bodies like rivers and streams. Then next point, microbes play a major role in treating millions of gallons of wastewater every day across the globe, millions of gallons, GALLONS. Gallon means unit of volume, like liter. Gallons of wastewater every day. Next point. This methodology has been practiced. For more than a century. 100 years. Abhinaya SP is in waiting room. Yeah, let her wait. Then, till date, continuation, till date, no man-made technology, has been able has been able to equal the to equal the microbial treatment of sewage. Microbial treatment of sewage. Next point. Due to increasing urbanization, sewage is being produced in large quantities than ever before. Next point. However, the number of STPs has not increased enough to treat such large quantities. Therefore, the untreated sewage is often discharged directly into rivers, leading to pollution and increase in waterborne diseases like typhoid, dysentery, dysentry, dysentery, amoebic dysentery, cholera, jaundice, etc. Next point. The Ministry of Environment and Forest has initiated Ganga Action Plan and Yamuna Action Plan to save these major rivers plan, not a plant, action plan. Plan means planning, to save these rivers of our country from pollution. Next point. Under these plans, it is proposed to build large number of STPs, so that only treated sewage may be discharged into the river. Okay, Harini, G4, no problem. You can join. Hey, Kodal Vasan, why you left and rejoined? Kodal Vasan is not. Yeah, it is waiting. Yeah. Next. Already I told you, the bacteria commonly used in sewage. The bacteria commonly used in sewage treatments are Clostridium, coliformis, Pseudomonas, Micrococcus, etc. Next point, advanced waste management of tertiary treatment is required to make that water drinkable. Which point, Dr. Sriharni? Bacterium commonly used in sewage treatment are Coliformis, Clostridium, Pseudomonas, Micrococcus. Advanced waste management of treatments. Tertiary treatments is required to make the water drinkable. Before Clostridium, it is coliform, Coliform. Before the Clostridium, Coliformis, Coliformis, Coliformis. Next, come to the point. Advanced waste management of tertiary treatment is required or needed to make the water drinkable. Next point, in tertiary treatment, chlorination is done to kill the bacteria. Next point, chlorination is one. Next one, salts like nitrates and phosphates are removed. Salts like nitrates and phosphates are removed by precipitation. Next, physiochemical processes like ozone gas, chlorine gas and UV rays are used to remove DDT, dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane. DDT means dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane. DDT, pesticides, no need to write full form of DDT. DDT, pesticides, pathogens in water after secondary treatment. Now water is Now water is pure enough to drink. Pure enough to drink. This is sewage treatment. Okay. How much time? 5 minutes left. That's all.